PR Connections Radio presents. This podcast is brought to you by NVisionU. NVisionU has discovered how to impact spirit, body, and soul with spray technology in just 30 seconds. With NVisionU, you can achieve optimal health and start living the life you have always dreamed of. Use the promo code NVisionU.com/VernDix to take control of your health naturally.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're hearing this podcast from. Welcome to my podcast, Prospering in Health and Wealth. My name is Verner Dixon. I'm with VM Enterprise, and I am wanting to have a discussion with you about health, wealth, and wellness, and talk about how they actually interrelate with each other and can create a better environment for you, create a better work environment for you, a life situation for you, particularly if you have your health and you can focus on generating your wealth. And I think we'd have a lot to have conversations about. If you're interested, hang around and get your friends and relatives on board. And so let's get underway. Thank you. Let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the broadcast. I really appreciate you being here. And I'm really excited about talking to you today about an opportunity that basically I spoke about last week. But I'm going to do it again this week with a little different perspective because of some things that are happening with the company and the opportunity that is presenting itself. This is one of those opportunities, and what I'm talking about is Corsair and the plastic. We're talking about making our planet healthier. And there's more and more emphasis on doing that as well. And I'll be talking to you a little, as we go through some of these things, I'll talk to you a little bit about what I'm doing personally here in Nevada to try to make that happen. And I'll talk to you about what's happening here in the States with the technology anyway. So as a reintroduction to those that haven't been on some of the broadcasts and seeing Corsair, the company that I'm introducing as well, let's show you. Let's go through a video and talk a little bit about some of the landfills and some of the things that and how they process the trash and what you can look forward to, because I'm going to talk about that as well. So the first one.
Aside from our landfill and waste management operations, we have also built our plastic waste collection program, which today includes more than 150 collection points throughout the capital city of Bangkok. As a part of this process, Corsair works together with hospitals, shopping centers, hotels, apartment buildings, restaurants, even car dealerships, where we have installed our collection bins, where the staff and the tenants and the customers of these establishments can now separate their plastic waste into. This is extremely valuable, extremely efficient, because what happens here is that plastic waste no longer enters into a mixed stream, mixing up with all the food and dirt and everything else in the landfill, but instead we can isolate the plastic already at the source. We are extremely grateful and extremely happy about every single partner that has joined our plastic waste collection program here in Thailand, a program that we eventually foresee to happen and to be developed all over the world. Additionally to this program, we also work together with other waste management companies that would separate the plastic waste for us. In other words, they would now do the same work as we do at our landfills, where they separate the plastic and then prepare it for the plastic waste chemical recycling process. We also have a very exciting initiative called Catching Plastic. As a part of this process, Corsair works together with more than 100,000 Thai fishermen who, as part of their daily fishing work, unfortunately encounter a lot of plastic waste stuck in their nets. Without having another option available, they would typically throw all this plastic back into the water. But now, as a part of our collaboration, Corsair pays for the fishermen for every kilo of plastic that they collect and bring back to the shore. In this way, the fishermen are now able to earn an income by not only catching fish, but also from catching plastic. The projections are showing that by the year 2050, there is going to be more plastic waste in our oceans than fish. That's why this initiative is extremely important and something that we are looking to scale up and expand around the world. Last but not least, we are also extremely proud to have recently launched our very first of many more to come, Corsair Plastic Waste Collection Centers. In this initiative, we work together with a great organization here in Bangkok, Thailand, called Bangkok Community Health Foundation. As a result of this collaboration, we have launched our first Trash for Cash location, where people living in the Klong Toi slum, the largest slum area here in Thailand, including more than 140,000 residents, many of them living in poverty, are now able to bring their plastic waste to us and earn a cash payment for every single kilo. In other words, the people now living in the community are able to earn an extra income while selling their plastic garbage to Corsair and cleaning up their own community. Unfortunately, we see this happening all over the world. It is many times the poorest areas in the planet that are also the most polluted areas. Because if you are constantly struggling to provide food and shelter for your family, recycling is understandably not very high on your priority list. Our Trash for Cash process brings value for these people, where they are now able to earn an extra income while cleaning up their own community. We hope to be expanding this operation all over the world to every single community where help can be provided. Now, when first time in history, it's actually possible to put a financial value on this discarded plastic garbage.
That's why I wanted you to take a look at this, because in some of the previous broadcasts, I've shown you where the plastic maybe is being pulled from the ocean because there's a lot of plastic, a lot of garbage out there in our oceans. And so countries are trying to figure out ways to collect that and process it. And so they're doing that. With that in mind, like you say, you got the Trash for Cash. So you've got individuals who can earn a few extra dollars by collecting the stuff and turning it in. Like I don't know if you want to put it in terms of bottle collecting or whatever, but this will be a little bit more engaging, because I mean you're generating income, plus you're cleaning the planet. Plus the return on that investment of collection is going to be better for you. So those are some things that I am working on here in Nevada as well, in terms of trying to get some programs involved, because they want to have facilities in every country. And as an example, in the United States, they want to have a facility in each of the states. And so I'll mention that in a moment. But some of you may not know what the CSR credits are. And CSR credits is what we're doing this for, to say, I'm a polluter, not intentional, but I'm a polluter. And so my obligation to help clean up the planet is to remove the pollution that I am bringing to the table. So if I can't do that myself, maybe I can fund a process to allow that to happen. And so that's what I've done. I've purchased some CSR credits because I can't destroy the plastic. I can put it in recycling bins and those kind of things, but I can't get rid of it. So I purchased some credits towards the facility processing those plastic anywhere in the world. But it's my level of cleanup that'll be accomplished. And so let me show you what the CSR credit is all about. Let's show you this video about what it is. So,
say hello to CSR Plastic Credit. The global plastic waste crisis keeps getting worse each day, and we are all responsible for this. Every year, we as human beings produce an average of 50 kilos of plastic waste. The production of new plastic products has skyrocketed, and the total production of new plastic in the year 2020 was over 370 billion kilos. Compare that to the total combined weight of all human beings on the planet, where every man, woman, and child together weighs approximately 320 billion kilos. This means that we manufacture more new plastic in just 1 year than the combined weight of all humans. Many of us think that the situation has been getting better over the last few years. The truth is that the situation is just getting worse, as only less than 10% of this plastic currently gets recycled. Corsair provides a solution. By using an environmentally friendly method of chemical recycling, Corsair turns the plastic waste into advanced bio-oil. This oil is similar in character to crude oil and can be used as a raw material to manufacture new plastic products, or can be refined into diesel, gasoline, and jet fuel. What is CSR Plastic Credit? CSR Plastic Credit is a digital receipt which proves that plastic waste has been removed from the environment. Every time Corsair removes 1 kilo of plastic waste from our environment, 10 CSR plastic credits are distributed into the circulation. Do you want to be part of the pollution or the solution? Every CSR plastic credit is backed up by real physical results of plastic waste being removed from our environment. When you hold 10 CSR plastic credits, you have helped to remove 1 kilo of plastic waste from our environment. Congratulations! You are now helping the planet, and if you are a company, your awareness is rising within the global community. A recent study shows that 80% of consumers in the United States would like to buy products and services from companies that take responsibility to properly manage their plastic waste. How can people be aware of your good operations? CSR operates in an open source, most transparent and trustworthy database called a blockchain. Every CSR token and transaction is publicly recorded into the Ethereum blockchain and is available for everyone to see, providing ultimate transparency and public accountability. Reducing your plastic waste footprint and becoming plastic neutral is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. First, calculate your plastic waste footprint. Step 2. Then remove as much plastic waste from the environment as you create. Step 3. By acquiring and retiring a matching amount of CSR plastic credits. Some of the largest companies and brands worldwide are already endorsing the global plastic credit revolution. As soon as you take the first step towards reducing your plastic waste footprint and becoming plastic neutral, you get connected with tens of thousands of dedicated members of the CSR community worldwide. This allows you to attract a new and daily growing group of customers, build dedication among your existing customers, and increase your company's brand awareness. So, how to acquire CSR plastic credits? Option 1. You can purchase CSR plastic credits from an open exchange at market price. Option 2. By becoming a CSR merchant, you can begin to receive CSR plastic credits as a partial payment method from the sales of your products and services. Option 3. You can purchase a plastic neutrality package containing CSR plastic credits directly from csrnow.com for a special discounted price. The companies who reach the status of becoming certified plastic neutral will also be able to use the CSR label in their marketing and include the label in their product packaging. When consumers see it, they know you are committed to solving the global plastic waste crisis with them. Be the revolution. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be plastic neutral. Join us in the mission to help our planet now. CSR Plastic Credit is here.
Wow. Now that you know what CSR plastic credits are, you can do some additional research and find out a little bit more about it as well. In terms of how you purchase it, yes, you can go into a blockchain or a facility or an exchange and purchase the credits, or you can get them from being like I've done. I represent the company as well as I've purchased some credits. Now, when I purchase the credits, the way that we've done it is we get a discount because of the process that we're in. As a matter of fact, last week, you purchased a package or credits, or it didn't make any difference how much you purchased, but you got 100% added to that. So it was significant. Right now, the promotion is you get 50% more of what you purchased, and then that's going to go next month to down to 40%. And the issue is being able to say, feel good about yourself. And companies have done this as well. When you feel good about yourself that you're contributing to cleaning the planet and you're earning some income on top of that, that's the best of both worlds. The way companies can do it is that they purchase the credit and they can say that they're a plastic neutral company, a waste neutral company. And they can do that put that on their the products and services that they provide, on their paperwork or whatever. They can say that they're plastic credit. They've got a neutrality in terms of the trash that's there. So it gives the company a little bit attaboy kind of a thing, and for their PR situation. And so there's a lot of companies that are coming on board. Remember, you saw Starbucks was there, Unilever, and there's some other companies that are fast getting on board. What I'm trying to do here as well is participate in that environment. And I'm looking for support in doing that. I need you guys to come on and get involved and understand exactly what's going on here. For all of you here in Nevada, we can do something significant. I've already reached out to the state. I've reached out to the county. The city is coming up. And I've got a couple of companies that I've reached out to in terms of introducing this process. The reason that I'm excited about it, and the reason I'm doing these on a little bit more regular basis, in addition to my the health products and services that I promote, and also the financial opportunity products, this obviously falls into both categories because I got looking at the health of the planet. The health of the planet's good. That means my health could be good. And also there's an opportunity to earn something here. Again, the reason that I'm excited about it now is just the CEO of the owner of Corsair, the company that's doing this process, will be here in the States this weekend. And he will be in New Orleans to meet with the governor there, as well as one of the senators. One of the senators, and I apologize right now, I didn't write his name and I should have done that, went to Finland, went to Thailand also and saw the facilities there. And so he was impressed. And so he brought it back. And so he's talking to the governor of New Orleans. And so Jess is coming over to sign one of our first contract here in the U.S. to bring a processing facility to New Orleans. We're looking at Texas. We're looking at a couple of other places. From my perspective, I'm looking at Nevada because that's where I am, and that's what I want to help my city become a cleaner place, and with some responsibilities for helping in that cleaning process. So it's significant from that perspective. I get excited because of the meetings that I've been in and the information that I have. And you reach out to me and I can get that information to you as well. As a matter of fact, Corsair's information is also on YouTube. So you can go on YouTube and see all of their videos, see the entire explanation, see everything about the company and what's going on and where they're going. There is some additional recognition that is happening as well. Again, adding to the excitement. The United Nations recognize Corsair and the process that they're going through. So they're getting world recognition now, and so it's becoming more and more prominent. One of the reasons too is because even for us, China used to take our trash, and other countries used to send their trash. France and some other countries used to send their trash to China as well. China closed the door. They no longer want to take the trash from around the world, from other countries, and so countries or companies are trying to figure out ways to take care of themselves in this process. So this is a very, very timely situation. Not only that, again, UN, New Orleans, and so we're excited about that. I'll have some more information about that next week because one of my business partners, actually a couple of my business partners, are going back to New Orleans. And actually, I was invited as well. I just can't see myself right now going to New Orleans for those 2 days. It's a 2-day event that we get to get information from and participating in that event. And again, the reason that I'm excited about it is because iHub, the company that I'm involved in, had the foresight to do the research on this company and bring it to us as opportunities to help us generate some additional income. And not only that, but help clean the planet as well. Again, this is absolutely a phenomenal opportunity to create generational wealth being created as you're helping to clean the planet. If you have no interest in cleaning the planet, I've got some other things we can talk about, but cleaning the planet is significant at this point. Let me show you one other thing where the Jay is talking about. And basically, this is kind of one of the reasons that I'm excited and in the company. So let me show you one more video. Get that done.
This is, in my opinion, why the business opportunity that we have is so unique and so never heard of, even once in a lifetime, where we are able to combine industrial operations with blockchain and with environment, philanthropy, and protecting our planet. And most importantly, we have the ability to help millions and millions of people while doing so. So the more successful we become as capitalists, the more impact we have on the environment and the more impact we have on the lives of people. Listen, like I've had days where I have meetings in the morning with environmental activists and in the evening meetings with oil company executives. And both groups of people are telling us how great job we're doing. How many times in the world do you have a business model where you are so perfectly aligned in the center, where we're not stepping on anybody's toes? Everybody wants us to succeed. The governments, the regulators, the biggest companies in the world, the poorest people in the world, the environmental organizations. We are doing exactly what everybody wants. And now, after 5 years in the business, we have proven that we are one of the best in the world and we know exactly what we're doing. This opportunity and the timing is something I am truly jealous to you guys who are hearing about this one today for the first time, because today is the best day to start this business. The reason is that 4 or 5 years ago, we didn't have all of this in place. We didn't have partners like Shell. We didn't have factories in Europe. We were just a small company getting started. Even 1 year ago, we were still putting things together. Now, everything is done. Everything is there. We don't have to wait anything to happen in order to get started. There is not a single thing that you have to say, oh, okay, when this happens, then we can do. No, it's all there. Everything is working for you. Of course, we are working to make things better and faster and bigger and everything else, right? We're making it better, constantly developing and improving it, but it's all there and it's working. And that's why I've used this example that we are like Apple, the Apple company, just about to move out from Steve Jobs' mom's garage. That's where we are as a company right now. And if you can have the opportunity to be part of this growth, congratulations. I might come across with very confident. I hope I'm not coming across arrogant or cocky. But one thing is for sure, this thing is going to happen. And it's no longer depending on any one thing to happen, and then it's going to become successful. The only way how this is not going to happen if we ourselves stop doing what we're doing. That's it. Thank you.
Just like coming out of the garage like Steve Jobs and Wozniak did, coming out of the garage. I mean, we're at the even though they've been developing this for the last 3 years or so, we're at a ground floor opportunity here with this product and this services. There has never been another thing like this that I'm aware of at this point, where you have the opportunity to do this type of, get this type of involvement. Not only that, but they've invested in a bank in Canada. So they wanted to become partners with that bank so that they could do some other things from a financial perspective. So they're thinking ahead in terms of what's happening. So next year they'll come out with a Corsair debit card as well. But this is all part of the payment process. And like he's saying, this is going to happen. And I don't want to sound arrogant either. I just want to let you know of my excitement and my interest in getting involved and my interest in getting more people involved, because there is an opportunity. What if for nothing else, to get started, companies start doing that, buying the CSR, and they had opportunities to have collection points. And now you got people maybe going out and collecting the bottles of the plastic and whatever. So now they're getting paid to collect the trash. The companies are getting information for their public relations service because they're reprocessing. They're collecting information and sending it out. But now they're saying to their customers that we're plastic, we're trash neutral. We're doing something to help clean our planet. Not only that, but if we can get a facility to process here in Nevada, that would be absolutely phenomenal. That would create an entire work pool here. People to work at the processing facilities, people to deliver the trash and what's going on. And I was looking at maybe Republic or something like that. But individuals can benefit from this as well. But what I'm saying is that I'd love for you to get involved. And if you want more information, and I'll be talking about this a little bit more. And I'll also let you know what happens with the New Orleans process and some of those things that are going on. And so they almost forgot. There is an opportunity to invest in the company as well. So that's coming. I mean, there's a lot of avenues in terms to get involved and start processing it and start earning some income from this. Well, with that in mind, it's always seemed like when I get excited about things, I run out of time. And so my time is gone for the day. And so what I've always said, and I continue to say, I want you to stay blessed and let you know also that the best is yet to come. Hang in there, and I'll talk to you later. Look forward to it. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
PR Connections Radio thanks you for watching this podcast. Check out more episodes of this show and our others at prconnectionsradio.com.